Howdy guys, I'm a full 08, your favorite wolf girl enthusiast, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Illuminated. This is an FE8 hack made by Sokaballa, and today it's time to resume Chapter 7, Favor for a Favor. Left off last time in a very, very strong... Oh, she's actually here. You know what? I gave you the cliffhanger last time, and here she is. I didn't even realize. Didn't even realize she was coming up, but here she is. Ophelia, this is who we're trying to save. I like the Cecilia hair. I like that a lot. Cecilia is my favorite character from FE6. But anyway, back into it this time, ready to go. And very scared for the future because there is obviously a killer bow nomad right here within exact range to take my soul out of my body if I'm not careful. And we also got Sam back. If you happen to not see the last episode, we got Sam back. So let's get right on into it. Let's see. So in terms of this guy, he's got a droppable hand axe that I definitely want to get. Probably on Sam, truth be told, like pretty as soon as possible. The old reliable is almost broken. We'll see with the broad axe and an iron lance right here. If I put Finch back here, he can body up on that guy pretty hard. Actually, I bet she one rounds then if that's the case. She would probably have to have Finch in range if she's going to do that. That's fine. I can shoot with Clint and then kill with Daniela, and then it'll be just fine. Feels good. The broad axe is a fun thing to fight against. Like, you're probably gonna get hits, since it's got so much accuracy, but you're also probably doubling them. That's a good feel. I like to double units in Fire Emblem, you know what I mean? It's quite fun in this way. Also, she's not able to do that, so I guess I'll just have to use the Axe Reaver and suck it up, so to speak, with regard to the consequences on the next turn. Losing a couple uses of it to a Lance user. That's fine. That's fine, as long as it's still good. Useful when it's useful. That's what I'm saying. Alrighty, so we can use the Seer, and then we can heal. I do want to make sure I'm out of your range, is the main thing. So maybe I'll use both magic users to do this. Let's see, you have Wolf Fang. I do like wolf girls, so... Ophelia is probably my favorite character now. Target's defense, 1-2 range with 7 might. Let's check out these stats. I have good things in store for you, Miss Ophelia. We'll save your unit review for when you're among our army, because I want to look at your growth rates very, very badly. She looks amazing. She looks amazing. I can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Also, nice dodge there. That's a really helpful dodge. Let's see. I can shove. That doesn't do anything for me right now, though. Excellent. Excellent. You'll love to see it. All of this is going quite swimmingly. I'm loving this map so far. It may be a Fog of War map, but sheesh, it's well done. It is very well designed. Okay, and then we'll get out of range of you. You don't move, so that's fine. I'll trade over this hand axe. Yeah. We'll get that Lance Reaver too. I'll swap, and then I'll go right here, and then I'll get that Lance Reaver. I very much miss the Lance Reaver. You can have your one-use vulnerary back. They have been sharing, as any good couple would. And then let's see. I do need to take a point of HP on Sam, so that he gets fiery blood. That's one thing I need to keep in mind. I need to take a little bit of damage on him. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up Jay. I feel like he's most in need of that. Also, what I could do now is put away this torch temporarily. Let's see, I guess we'll find out now if this game has Thracia trade. And we'll do this. It doesn't have Thracia trade. I'm fine with that completely. I'm actually quite happy about that, and we'll take the torch back. As much as I do like Thracia trade, in some situations, I feel like it might be a little bit overpowerful, or overpowered. Because it's very strong. It opens up a lot of room for a lot of strategies, and while that's not a bad thing, it definitely feels very, very, very strong. I feel like it also adds to the strategy of only having the one action of trade per turn. It's my personal opinion anyway. Crazy level up right there. That's honestly everything she needed, but everything she needed except for strength. I'm very fine with this. Now we get to see if talk is an option for... Or talk and then attack. We'll see if that's an option. I have a feeling that one is. That one's one that I'm good with being changed. Ophelia. Gods, you're okay. What are you doing out here? You're supposed to be locked up, not on a battlefield. Cordelia, you're alive. I hadn't heard from you for so long. I was beginning to think that maybe... Ophelia, it's okay now. This group of people with me. We all came to free you from this heck. So please, hurry and get behind us. We will protect you. No, Cordelia, I will fight with you. Since I've been here, Luxton has been making me go on patrols. They've even made me spar with some of the other soldiers. I've hated the fighting, but I've gotten stronger. I'm not defenseless anymore, and I think I can pull my weight. Nonsense. I've been looking for a way to get you out of here for months. I finally found one, and here we are. We've gotten you free. There's no way I'd throw you back into the fire. Please, Cordelia, you don't understand. This is more than just me wanting to stand up for myself. The captain of this fort, he isn't a bad man, really. He's looked after me the best he could since I've been here. But he's been blackmailed by Luxon in a similar way to how you were with me. And if you got me free, maybe we can go back and help him too. That's even more out of the question. You and I need to get out of here. I've sacrificed too much, become a traitor to Luxon, and frankly, it's a miracle I'm even here to break you free. I went all on a plan that could have very easily backfired. I mean, what were the odds? A group of fighters capable enough of defeating a fort's worth of soldiers just being dumped to the exact location that I was stationed? Honestly, though, I'm quite lucky. And they dropped her husband right in the center of it all. Excellent. Luxon knows what's up. Luxon is the ultimate wingman. Ophelia, I'm on borrowed luck, and I won't risk losing what I've won back. Cordelia, please, listen to me for a moment. I desperately want to help him, but there's something else. And that is? Simmons, the captain. He's been telling me some things. Things about Luxon's movements, some of their current goals and intentions. If we get Simmons playable, I'm going to pop off, okay? I'm telling you that right now. If he's playable, I'm going to pop off. He has my favorite portrait because he is Noah from FE6, who I will say is probably my second favorite character from FE6, and I like Noah a lot. So if we get Simmons, I'm popping off. I'm just saying. His stats aside, I'm going to be popping off. Anyway. Well, there's a lot. I don't know their full story, but from what I can gather, it's information all of us desperately need to hear. I'm telling you, you have to believe me on this. Please. Ophelia. Please, Cordelia. I have to put my foot down. We need to go back for Simmons. We have to at least try. When did you get so darn hard-headed? Do I have Luxon to thank for this? Fine. I'll let Finch, our current leader, know the updated plan. Her husband. She has to let him know. They're married. They're already married. They have to report back to each other. It's simply how it needs to be. Probably going to have to fight our way out anyway. Might as well do it towards this Simmons guy and see what he has to say. Thank you, Cordelia. Thank you. But before we go, Ophelia, I'll warn you. If he has been blackmailed like you say he has, don't be surprised if he won't let his guard down. Even if we can offer him help, there's no guarantee he'll think it's worth the risk. Yeah, I know. I'm hoping he's not the Camus archetype. Camus? I call him Camus, but I know it's Camus. It's quite a gamble turning against your country. I'm not so sure a captain would be able to get away as easily as I did. He'll listen to us though, right? He'll have to, otherwise, hopefully it doesn't come to that. Let's go. I am so hopeful. I'm so hopeful. Oh, this is the guy that was like, I'll stick my lance in your back. And you know what? That's very story fitting because he's got a lead lance, which would completely body her. But anyway. Brand new unit time. Ophelia, an arcane magician who acts strong to mask her own doubts, Cordelia's sister. So yeah, something tells me we're probably not getting Simmons, but it's fine because we got Ophelia. D rank in dark magic, that should just be enough to use Flux. Actually, Flux is E rank in this game, which points to why that Thunder, or that Mage Knight had an E rank. Anyway, Peer Pressure, -2 damage taken and +10 hit when within 3 tiles of 2 or more allies. Pretty solid. Malefic Aura, or I always forget that it's not called Malefic Aura. +2 damage against any foes who can use any type of magic. Okay. +2 damage against mages, and then Rally Res. Now that's what I like to see. Rally Res, the underspoken champ of Fire Emblem. That's great. This is a wonderful unit. And look at this, the Flux Tome with its 6 might, the Wolf Fang with its 8 weight, and one little... wait, where's the body ring? I have a body ring here that I'm going to give to her. I bet it's in the convoy. Either way, these are some great stats. Really high speed. 35 magic on a 10 base magic. Interesting. Maybe I wish I saved the thing for her now. Because her res and her magic could have been quite good. Her defense is going to be low, but that's fine. She's kind of like the opposite of what I expected of a shaman, honestly. But in a good way, she's going to be very fast. That much is for sure. She's already very fast. 13 speed is nothing to scoff at. This is a solid unit. I mean, by all means, this is a great unit. I just have to get a little bit lucky on the magic level ups, and she'll pop off. Actually, wait. I can do the thing that I said I was going to do. I have the energy ring, 2 uses of it back in the convoy. Alright, Ophelia. I like what we're doing here. I like this. This is great. This is really good. Okay, yeah, that's hitting on magic. Or that's hitting on defense, that is. Now, let me do something just to be sure about some things prior to making any big movements. I'm going to do this. I'm going to place you right here and use this torch. I know it's a little bit preemptive, but I need to see your range. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually really happy that that's the case, because scary. +1 skill luck while equipped. Boy, wonder who could use one of those right about now, you know what I mean? Let's see, quartz gem that I can steal, and another quartz gem. Gotcha, okay. And then was there... No, just short bow, steel lance. Okay. I'm glad that the killer bow enemy doesn't move. That much is for sure. He's, scary. Very, very, very scary. Let's see if we can kill this one with Clinton. Awesome. It sets me up just fine for the future. And then we can keep baiting this other guy with Danielle. Maybe she'll even take another hit. That would be great. Although I am tempted to now give her the Fortuna because her luck is starting to get in the way just a tad bit. Or I could leave her in range of Jay because I think it's Crit Avoid that he gives. Who was it that gives Crit Avoid? I know that somebody has that. Oh, also he can access the supply now. Okay. That's good. Wait, does it show supply in his? No, he's just the main lord. Okay. One of you guys has a Crit Avoid booster, right? Or is it Danielle? No, it shouldn't be. One of you guys boosts Crit Avoid. Who was it again? Was it Finch? I felt like it was Jay. It should be this, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. That's good then. We'll do this, put you here. Iron Lance, reposition. And then if I could pick up the healer, I'd be quite pleased. I could even... Let's see. I have Shove that I could use to get her out of the way. Maybe it'd be better to just kill this guy. And then... Because, like, I know that Jay is effective against this guy, but it still hurts. He's got... and he's going to be doing 2 extra damage to Jay as well. So I can't really afford to leave him in range. If I can kill this unit, then I'm okay. It would appear that I can. However, how much damage are you dealing? 10 damage, be -1 on the forest. So this is fine. I can do this and then place Jay down as well. We'll go for this then. And we get to see Ophelia's animation. Not often that you get to see a blonde shaman. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen a blonde shaman. They always have darker, more dour colors. Not necessarily for the bad. I like Sophia a lot. Sophia is probably like my 3rd favorite character in Fire Emblem 6, so you know what? Everything's going to plan. Everything's going just to plan. And then we can throw a hand axe with Sam. Or, I could... Let's see. No, I can't really afford to do anything with Shove. Unless... I can't really afford to do anything with Shove at all. That's fine, though. I was thinking that I would throw down Shove, and then heal up Ophelia, but I don't need to do that. Heal up with Sam, that is. Alright then, he's the 13 man. Look at all these 13s. Yep, he's 13. That's how many years old he is. Let's see, so... Yeah, you'll take good damage. You're no longer in range of Jay, though, so maybe what I'll do is instead Iron Axe and swap, because I don't want to accidentally end up crits by homeboy over here. That'd be a real shame. Be quite the way to have to end the map, or end the attempt. We might be able to beat this one on the first attempt. We've done that once so far. Okay, now he's got Fiery Blood. Awesome. That was actually probably the best set of circumstances, because that's going to be the least damage he's going to take, meaningfully. Got that body stab. Ooh. Very nice. I like to see that animation used in a game other than Code of the Black Knights, because I like that one a lot. Alrighty, so, with our Torch Staff very quickly depleting, we gotta get a little bit of a move on here. Dang, that's unlucky. Although, if he's in range of Finch, then I can get away with that. So we'll do that, and then we'll put Finch right here. Finch is crazy. So is Sam. Awesome. Love to see it. Love to see it. We've got so many cool skills that we're actually taking advantage of. Not so dissimilar from supports, necessarily. Pretty good level up, honestly. I am... Ordinarily, that would not be a great one, but for Sam, maybe it's not so bad. Much as I would like a little bit more speed, I would always like a little bit more speed, so not really a complaint. Probably go ahead and heal up Sam while I'm at it. Ah, wait, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, I lost a brain cell. Well, she got speed. I lost my brain cells doing that. That's a shame. Great sword. See, because now he no longer has fiery blood. That's a shame. Let's see. I guess I'll put Clinton in the back unless he can kill this guy, which, to be fair, he has been known to do. I can reposition Jay forward and he can get the kill. That will be in range, but I can rescue. Rescue with Clinton. That'll be just fine. Got him. Straight up bodied. Unless, is there... No, I have to rescue. I mean, honestly, he's probably fine if I just equip the lightning tome. Probably gonna have to heal with her anyways, so... We'll equip lightning, probably swap these over, because I'd rather have the more uses over there. That'll be just fine. That'll be perfectly okay. And then him having the more move is cool, because... Keck W. That is my reasoning. Keck W. He'll be able to get along up here faster. Guess we'll rally, not that it super matters. It's a shiny way to end the turn. And I like shiny. Oh. Great dodge. Great dodge indeed. He actually doubles because the greatsword's so heavy. Although, the combat went as I thought it would, apart from the dodge on his end. Alright, more cavaliers moving in. Ooh. Well then. It's a good thing that we got that dodge then, because that would have been certified game over. Quite lucky in that case. Quite scary in that case. I can no longer trust Jay, as if I could to begin with. These guys are approaching. That's fine though. I can get out of their range for one more turn. Get her up here for the simultaneous heal and vision. Okay, I want to see if Finch can kill this guy. He can. Good, let's just go ahead and do that. It's not worth having a nomad with a killer bow there. I did lose the quartz gem as a result of not stealing it from the shaman, but I'm honestly not too caught up on that. The quartz gem, while good, is not necessary, for now anyway. Oh, a little bit of a freeze there. Weapon triangle advantage moments. Let's go ahead and get it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love having a shaman. It's honestly just hard to explain it. It doesn't super matter. It's just a shaman at the end of the day, right? Like, it doesn't really matter. But I'm really happy to have one. It's been too long since I've gotten to use a shaman for the full game. I say that as though the Lord of Code of the Black Knights isn't literally a shaman, but it's not the same. It's not. It can never be the same. Let's go ahead and get Sam's HP banged up a little bit. And get Danielle out front, if at all possible. I'm going to put him here on the fort very carefully. That's what we'll call it. And, let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. I guess this is fine. Rally, because it's the shiny way to end the turn, as I was saying. Alright, Sam. Take a little bit of damage so that you can one-round this guy. Excuse me, on the next turn. Let's see it. Alright, so now we should be dealing pretty good damage to all of these people. Steel sword. Man, I'm really happy to have some of these movement assists that I have, because now I can actually just push him in range of this guy with Jay. Or Repo with Danielle or whatever. Let's scout a little bit with you. Okay, that's fine. Steel bow. It's a little bit not fine, but it's actually fine. Yes. Because there shouldn't be anybody else up here, and if there is, then I have ways out. Okay, yeah, I need to do it from there. Otherwise, I'm a tad bit down bad. Because one of my healers has already been used, and the other one is far away. Let's see. I could just use these two and stay down here. Or maybe Ophelia doubles? Not quite. Huh. Cool that they have this... Wait, you have the same defense and res? Not bad. Not bad at all. Is it worth it to go up here and kill this guy? I mean... Like, it probably is, truth be told. Although, to be fair, it doesn't matter, because the healer's not getting one shot. Like, that's literally not what she's capable of. She doesn't get one shot. It's not possible. Let's assume that there's somebody here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack to here. Unless they have 2 range, in which case they would then reach J. I'm going to hedge my guess there's nobody there. However, I can't so much hedge a guess on there not being units here. Which could then move 1, 2, 3, 4, and then can't move here. But could potentially throw something right there. And if that's going to be the case, I'm not going to risk Jay's life. I'm just going to back off a little bit and let this turn handle itself, more or less. A double. Very nice. It is a slow animation, though, so we'll speed it up just a little bit. Ophelia. Ophelia Dark. She herself. In the flesh. Okay, and I'm going to leave Jay here with the Candescent equipped. If the guy wants to shoot him, then he can. But Finch is going to run back, and gonna end up being rescued, and then dropped by the combination of Cavalier, Mr. Clinton, and then Sam. I assume that Sam can drop him anyway. I would sure hope so. Yeah, there we go. Should be 10 con, right? And then you're at 12, so that works out perfectly. Go ahead and rally up his magic a little bit. Probably going to end up attacking the cleric regardless, but that's fine. And then if they want to attack Danielle, I'm more okay with that. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Yep. That is a big ouchie, but she's not taking a big ouchie. Also, what is up with that? Headphones are acting up. 1 second. Okay, well, that resolved itself. It was just slightly unplugged. The fog looks like it is starting to clear. And is it, Jay? Everyone, the path is clear. Head to the fort on the double. Awesome. Oh. Where'd those two go? That girl and the guy with that axe? Soldiers, we must find them, on Luxon's honor. You're darn right that I wouldn't want to be facing these guys. Fimblevetter, Silverlance, and Silver Axe. Delta Squad, let's go. Okay. Sword Reaper, Iron Axe. Yeah, we need to get out of here if that's going to be the case. We're actually... While we're making good headway, it's still scary. I mean, we're not safe in any way whatsoever. We actually have to get out of here, like this frame. Let's see, are you going to be able to double this guy? Not quite, okay. That's fine, that's understandable. Let's go ahead and rally up that res, hopefully it'll come in handy. We might even be able to get her up there in range of some of these guys if that's going to be the case. Let's see, we're probably, yeah, we're doubling, so if I can get Finch up here. Finch is so good. Finch is so good. It's unreal how good Finch is. He's so good. He's like already... Okay, I will say that Sam is still probably my best combat unit, but Finch is second, for sure. He's second. He's my second best combat unit and my best support unit. Like, he's great. He's amazing. I love Finch. I'm so glad that I gave him the drops that I gave him, because they're going to come in real handy if he starts getting those crazy level ups as I expect that he will. So yeah, you'll get attacked. You'll be weighed down by 1 or 3. If you're weighed down by 3, you're getting doubled. If you're not, then it's fine, I guess. Depends on whether or not he wants to perish. Or how badly he wants to perish, I suppose. Got your res rallied up, so you're going to be taking less damage. And then I can also consider that Finch makes him take less damage by how much? 1 or 2? +2, -2, okay. So, are you dealing +2 from your... Okay, so that could be interesting if you attack first, but I don't think that you will. Huh, do you have that? Because that's really good. You do. 1 attack and attack speed. Wow. These two are actually just built for each other. That's crazy. Let's see here. Well, to start off, I'm going to do this, and then assuredly it will hit. Right, and then I'll hit with Lance versus the Sword Reaper. If I really have to, then I'll use the Stellar Pike, but I don't think that I'll have to, because like it would also have... She's doubling this guy? Good job, Danielle. Good job, Danielle. You're really good. Every single one of my units feels amazing. Oddly, she's like the only not story important unit. Like, she is story important, but she's not like mega story important, you know. Let's see. So now I can attack with you. I could honestly rally him in his magic, because he's going to be receiving +1 attack speed, and then also, like, everything, right? Because he's getting rallied for res, he could be getting rallied for magic, and then I can just kill this guy with Sam, because it's no big deal. I'm gonna try this first. If he somehow misses a 99, well, the first order of business is I get to make a video out of it, but the second order of business is that I would have to ensure that I kill that guy, instead of rallying. Okay, so now you'll get, like, the bonuses of everything in the entire world. And I'm not going to heal Sam because I don't want to top him off, unless I can heal him with... Let's see, he would be healed for 13, so I can't use the patch-up kit either. That's fine. That's understandable. I think I'll take the opportunity to heal Clinton then. Although Finch is probably more important. Okay. Whoosh. Let's see how it goes. This should be fine. It might be a little bit ouchy to both my skin and my bones, but it should be okay. Ooh, very nice. I hope we're okay. He isn't known for his res, but he has better res than he has defense, and this guy was stronger since he had a steel lance as opposed to a pretty standard seer/fire tome. Yeah, okay. With the rallied res and the extra damage negation from Finch, everything works out quite wonderfully. And then Ophelia gets the kill. Would I say she's my favorite? She's probably the one I want to train the most and see if she ends up as, like, this insane unit as I expect that she will. But for now, Finch is still my favorite. Well, Sam is still my favorite, but Finch is cool too. Let's see. Sacred Tear, yeah, I'm going to not lose that one. The +1 luck is, while not incredibly important, quite good. Like, I still want it for Danielle. She is constantly in a margin of 1 crit rate against her, so it's not a bad thing to have. I can let Finch pretty safely handle the situation if that's to be the case. Yeah, there we go. Bop up with the Seer Tome, and then let Finch have the kill. I can also heal Jay this turn. But yeah, Finch can just have this kill pretty free of charge. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I actually want to check and see if Cordelia, does she have a talk with Simmons? I'll have her attack into Simmons. Ouch. 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 Bro, that hurts. Yo, the Res 3 range Javelin on a hero. Is he gonna be recruitable? Are we gonna get him? I mean, his stats are like... they're good. They're really solid. He's Jagan-esque. But he does have 3 leadership stars. He does have Vanity. And those are essentially... well, Vanity could just be the mercenary skill as opposed to being a boss skill. Because I've seen it on 2 bosses as of yet, but they've both been mercenary classes. Strong Riposte. Was he... no, he was a sword. Yeah, sword lance user. Maybe we just get a version of him without the leadership stars, question mark? I mean, unless the game is going to start throwing leadership stars at us like crazy, which I would personally hope not. Because so far they've been balanced quite well. Like, as of right now, we're equal on leadership stars, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it's as if the bonus is not even there, which I'm fine with. I think that leadership stars need to be balanced in this way, such that they're always negated. Because they're not a mechanic that I like at all. They feel awful. They just don't feel good. Not necessarily to say that they don't feel good in this game. Like, sometimes it's nice to have that 5% up over the enemies, but, like, as of yet, they've always either been negated or we've been down by 1, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this is quite bad. They're approaching rather quickly. Alright, let's see if we can get through this. Let's see, that's 3 range. Okay, I'm gonna have to reposition him out. Yeah, I can do that, okay. So we do have to get this move on, for sure. Just go ahead and take this guy's soul from his body. Hand axe plus. Ouch, his skin and bones are now destroyed. Yep, reposition. Alright, Ophelia, this is your chance. Gotta talk to this guy and convince him that we're kind of cool and hip with the kids, you know what I mean? Go right here. How much damage do you do to him? Ouch, 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 ouch. That hurts a lot. Ouch. Okay, well, let's not do that then. Is there any way? I do have rally magic, so I can do that and then this. Excellent. You'll love to see it. That is the combination of rally magic plus Finch plus Cordelia, question mark. Nice. I use that animation in my own game, actually. I like to see it used elsewhere. Let's see. So, now we kind of just hope, probably cope. Hopefully not mope. It would be kind of dope if Homeboy would join. You don't talk. Do you live? You do live. That's good. You love to see it. So you guys are approaching very, very quickly, and it scares me a lot. I think Sam's gonna do good damage to this guy, so let's assume that Sam will do just fine. Sam will be just fine. I can put Cordelia here. Rally magic for everybody. Then Ophelia does some damage. Let's see. Yeah, we can do Flux Tome. That should be just fine. I wonder if I can get Finch in range first, some way or another. If I am to use Finch... I mean, Finch is going to have to be used in combat pretty much, for sure. It's a defeat boss map. So, once this guy is gone, that's it. I really hope we get him. It's hard to emphasize how much that I hope that, because... like, his stats aren't so different from ours that I'm thinking it won't happen, but... I don't know. I guess we'll see. Imagine if we got the winged javelin and the quick draw, though. I don't know about that one. Seems quite strong. Alright, Ophelia, let's see what happens. Ophelia, what's the meaning of this? You know the position I'm in. If you turn against me, I have no choice but to retaliate. What about your sister? Simmons, you don't understand. I'm here now because of Cordelia. She came back to save me. We can do the same for you. Please, stand down. It's not that simple, Ophelia. I have no idea where to start searching for them. By the time I found them, Luxon will be well aware of my betrayal. The only way out for me is if Luxon succeeds. Simmons, no, I don't want to fight you. The closest thing I've had to a friend here. But if you can't be persuaded, just tell us what you know. We don't have to fight. I wish it were so simple, Ophelia. You know as well as I do that here in Luxon, you never know who is watching. If any one soldier sees me let you go, I'd be signing the death warrant on my own family. Unfortunately, at this point, my best route forward is to fight with Luxon. Sorry, Ophelia, but now that you're here, we have to fight. No, please, you must... Enough, Ophelia. It's okay. I thank you for trying. But still, I can't afford to lose here. Not for the sake of my family. So ready yourself. I'm holding nothing back. Dang. That's rough. That's a shame. He has my favorite portrait thus far, for sure. Well, with the exception of Finch. And he's a lance-using hero. I do love those animations. They're really, really cool. Well, that's a shame. That's a real shame. I was hoping that maybe I could attack with Cordelia as well, but I would have to really finesse this next turn. Which, to be fair, I could do. I could do that. I would have to, like, reposition you. I could do that. Would she survive? She doesn't have enough speed to not get doubled, so no. Actually, she does. She would not get doubled, unless... Let's see. No. Well, no, she wouldn't get doubled. She would be fine in this way. As long as you're not able to reach me, I'm not displeased by this, so... Let's see if we can manage that. If we can, I'm quite okay with it. Let's see. Now I have to... Can you reach to that tile? Yes. I'm gonna try it like this, then. We're going to rescue Cordelia. Hold on. If I'm gonna do this, I need to plan it out pretty carefully here. I could use the Bata staff at any point, but I don't think I need to. Because I'm thinking I could rescue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is where I would go. Okay, and that's fine. That works, because then I can shove you... Okay, let's try this. Let's give this a shot. Okay, that's fine. Then I drop with Sam. We go ahead and heal up Ophelia. Actually, no, I need to drop her upwards, so I can't heal Ophelia. Drop upwards. Okay. And then I'll put Finch one space closer. And that should be just fine. I do want to see. Like, I doubt that there will be something. Maybe they'll say something to each other, but as of now, this should be okay. It's not perfectly okay, though. So we'll put you here, and then Jay can stand where he does already. It is defeat boss. Ooh, I forgot that she's in range, but it's fine because she's defensive. He doesn't have the speed to double her, because she's got +3 speed as a result of quick or of light draw. So she's at 11 speed. With her 12 defense against a lance unit. 13 damage. If he crits, that's really bad, so I guess what I'll do is I can't give her the thing, because it's on her. Don't crit me, please. Please, Keck W. Lamau, don't crit me. Because this was like a 2-hour map. Please, don't take this the wrong way. I fight you not because of what you believe in, but on behalf of my family. Prepare yourself. Okay, he can't crit me regardless, cool. Okay, Delta Squad is literally touching us. I just want to see. There's like a chance we could kill one of them, but we would have to dedicate all resources to it, so not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. So, with all of this in mind, we can now attack with you. And just hope that something works out. Okay, no, they don't have a talk conversation. That's a shame. And a dodge. Less than good indeed. But Sam is here, so it's less than bad? Question mark? I don't know. We'll heal you up. Maybe you can get the kill on your friend here. I think that's actually not enough to survive. But maybe we finesse something. I don't know. Lance Reaver. First we'll attack with Sam. Let's see. Do you deal 12 damage? Which has more accuracy? The Wolf Fang does 7 damage. How much with the Flux? Okay. Is it more if you're adjacent to your sister, or is it... Let's see. It's within 2 spaces, right? And then you're more hit rate within... Okay, no. Which one has the more hit rate? Is it? I'm pretty sure it's still you with Charm. 10 hit and avoid within 3 tiles. Is there anything else that gives avoid? Minus 10 to all adjacent enemies, so this will work out extremely well. This will put you down to 7. So this is perfect. Just don't crit him, Sam. Don't crit him. If Ophelia can get the kill on her friend, then maybe she'll be like, XD Lamau, I'm going to just not kill him. Wait. Because he has his skill, this one, he's now taking less damage. So I would then have to have Finch in range. Let me make sure that somebody else can get the kill if not Finch. If Finch is in range, then he can get the kill too. So, we'll do this. She'll also take less damage this way, but I think it's still exact. Okay. 6 damage. Is there any way to bump that up by 1? Pursuit. Let's see. No, not really, is there? It's risky. It's a bad idea. I have missed 81s and subsequently lost because of that many times in my life. Heavy bow would get him doubled. Can he not get doubled with the iron bow? He would kill. Jay wouldn't kill. Jay will now kill because of Finch. Okay, I've got myself in an interesting spot here. But I do really want this to happen for, like, story reasons. There's not a serious reason to do this, but story-wise, I want this to occur. You're getting +1 from your sister already, right? Allies within 2 spaces. The Wolf Fang is not quite enough, so I have to go with Flux. Don't miss an 81, Ophelia. I'm just gonna risk it. Okay, good. Okay, good. Thank you. This is the one time I'm thankful for the boss crit patch. I knew this day would come. I'm happy that it has, but terrified for my family. Gods, why? Simmons didn't deserve it. He had an excellent portrait. That's a full level up, too. Ah, man. Ah, man. I miss him already. Simmons, you madman. He's alive, question mark. You Lauder, stronger than you first appear. Simmons, why couldn't you just stand down? Why did you continue to fight? Because my fate was already sealed. I don't know where my family has been taken to. I don't even know if they're still alive. But Treason would have definitely punched their ticket. Wait, we have a cleric. Is it Lana? Lana. She can save you, just hold on. Ophelia, his wounds are too severe. You literally crit him to death. A cleric would have to do magic akin to necromancy to save him at this point. You need to focus. You told me that this man had some information that we all needed to know. I understand your emotions right now, but remember, it was you who said we needed to come back to the fort. If we don't hear him out now, his death will be in vain. But... Cordelia, you're right, Simmons. I'm so sorry. It shouldn't have happened like this. I just thought that what you told me is something you all could use to hear. It's okay, Ophelia. As you may have seen, Luxon's movements are getting more aggressive. They're currently starting to invade Ursk lands, and they aren't hitting any resistance. Whereas Ballaray and all this, I mean, Ursk's capital and government were completely decimated in the war. They desperately needed structure, and it was Ballaray's job to provide it. Yes, but Ballaray, they are non-existent. Our scouts in Ballaray suggest that they don't have the manpower to do it. When Luxon entered the Regent War, Ballaray was really on their last leg. Apparently they still haven't recovered. But it's been years since the war ended, or since the end of the war. How have they not gotten their ducks in a row? I'm not totally sure, but that part doesn't really matter. Because as we speak, Luxon is moving southward into Ursk. Long story short... Oh. Camera? Okay, cool. Long story short, Luxon has seen an opportunity and they're taking it. Well, when you put it like that, I guess it's not too surprising. Even if it's crummy that Luxon would go back on their word. Yes, but that's not the scary part. You see, with Ursk, and now Ballaray, said to be in disarray. High Monarch Lumen is now wanting to take control of both. Dang. What? That's near half the continent. Where would they even get the numbers for such a... Correct. The post-war draft, the one that came out of nowhere. Now you know why. They needed every person this country had to offer, getting ready to invade. Even blackmailing families into service. Sound familiar? And as Luxon gets control of Ballaray and Ursk, they plan to do to their people what they did to us. Come into towns and force them into an ultimatum. Join our army or be considered traitors to Luxon. Simmons. Ophelia, I'm done for. Please, if I could, ask you to do anything. Be to run. Don't go to Ursk. Go through Ballaray. Luxon hasn't begun their assault there just yet. You found your sister. Don't lose her. Again. He didn't deserve this. He really didn't. He really didn't. I miss him. Ophelia, wait. Watching this man die felt so awful, Finch. Why? Jay? Oh, Sam. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you both alive. However, how sorry I am that we find ourselves under similar circumstances. I'm starting to think you lot just naturally attract problems. But what this man Simmons told us, I can corroborate it. We parted ways at the border outpost. Rachel and I headed south, hoping to slip through the Luxon-Ursk border. But like I said, we were met with Luxon soldiers everywhere. There was no way through. They were too dense. And just to clarify, when you say dense, you mean... Yes, Finch. There's absolutely no way into Ursk. It would be futile to try. The sheer number of Luxon soldiers at the Ursk-Luxon border is unbelievable. Couldn't we just find somewhere else to cross? Somewhere that's less guarded? If I had found one, do you think I'd be here right now? Fair point. Sorry. So do you plan on staying with us from here on then? For now, yes. Regardless of what has happened, one thing has stayed constant. You all have put your lives on the line for us. I stand a much better chance of protecting Rachel when I have some help. And good help is going to be extremely hard to come by right now. I don't think a single one of us would disagree with you there. It's settled then. We can continue this reunion as we go, but we really need to be moving on. Any stragglers from this battle will quickly spread word of our location. As for where to go, given what Simmons, and now what you have told us, Sam, sounds like Luxon has more resources dedicated towards Ursk at the moment. I think it would only make sense then to head west to the Ballaray border. We stand a better chance of getting out of Luxon there. Yeah, if we can get what we know, to Ballaray, they might even offer us some form of sanctuary from Luxon. We certainly won't get any in Ursk. I think it's the right move, Finch. I'm on board. Okay, let's get everyone together and move. We have a long way to go if we want to survive this mess. Yeah, this is crazy. We're just a group of people. Like, I mean, the Luxon Emperor... We really picked a bad time to find this magical tome. Although I guess if we hadn't, then many people would be dead. Well, many people that are familiar to us would be dead. Sam, I can't tell you how grateful I am to see you again. I know I can't expect you to just forget all the bad I brought onto you. But I'm gonna do my best to make it up to both of you. You two are family to me. I'll fight like heck to protect that. Just like Simmons did. Come on, let's get going. Jay. Magnificent. Oh, it's not it. Okay, we still got the dude. That makes sense. He's quite strong. I'm honestly wondering, like, having seen his stats, to me it's like, okay, there's no way we're holding on to this guy. Like, if he thinks he's going to die, he's going to take one or two of us with him before he does. You know what I mean? We would have to make a concerted effort. And, like, we would have to have an entire dedicated player phase to make sure that this guy goes down. But either way, before we go, we need to do something about Lieutenant Glenn. Cordelia, you said that you let me go once I led you to your sister. Why is it that I'm still bound by the hands and feet? Oh, okay. Okay, that's more understandable. That would have to be mandatory, yeah, for sure. As much as I hate to say it, he's right. We don't let him go. We're no better than anything Luxon claims to be. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that one. I mean, he's one of their generals. Like, if we let him go, it's not going to be okay. It's not going to be fine. He will get revenge. He is actively saying he wants to kill us. I get it. Morally, it's probably not the right thing to do. But, like, if we're concerned for our safety, like, morals don't matter if you're dead, you know what I mean? Like, you die at the morals, you know. I hope we get rid of him, you know what I mean? This is the man that tried to ruin your life. Why would you let him go? He's only going to come back after us. Finch, I understand your points. He very well may come back to haunt us. Let's not let that happen, please. I'd prefer it if we just did the bad in order to make less bad happen in the future. I know he's, like, just a general dude, but, like, the general dude hates us for obvious reason, and also probably not obvious reason. But after everything I've seen in Luxon, I don't know if I could live with myself, living like Luxon. I never understood the injustices. This is not injustice. This is like buying car insurance. You know what I mean? We have to do this. It's mandatory. Otherwise, we're going to get arrested. You have to do this. Small steps of the line, any of it, and it's only getting worse. I was embarrassed to grow up in a place so oppressed to forgiveness. A concept most people learn as toddlers, and I'm none the better if I strike him down now. We'll let Finch do it. He doesn't care. He literally said, I don't care. You know what I mean? You say harsh repercussions. I'd wager Lieutenant Glenn has earned his payback and double by this point. He will only hound us further. Cordelia, we need to end him now. End of story. What? You said you'd let me go, you fiends. You can't kill me. I have a family too, you know, just like Simmons. Happens. Finch, maybe Glenn is just a product of his environment. Maybe, but, like, that being a product of your environment doesn't necessarily, like, by default save you. It's all he's ever been taught in Luxon. Who's to say that there isn't a good person in there? Maybe there is a good person under there. Maybe there is. But I think he's too far gone by this point, you know what I mean? Who is to say that your willingness to cut him down isn't a product of your own upbringing as well? Listen, I get it. I get it, Cordelia. I know. I understand. But we have to kill him. A man who has wronged you this much, and with an opportunity for retribution, you take the high road. And, like, I'm not even considering, for example, that this is a game. In a serious sense, this guy is a general of an opposing army. We have him in captivity, and Luxon already wants us dead. We already are being hunted by the Luxon government. He is going to go back to them, give to them the information that we are now heading into Ballaray to seek refuge from their government. He is going to then come after us with his own dedicated military force for revenge, and he's probably going to kill a lot of citizens along the way just to take, like, because we've already watched him. He's already burned down villages and killed people. There's no reality in which he's going to just resolve to become a better person. So he's got to go. Finch is completely in the right here. Cordelia, like, I know. It's not the moral thing to do, but it's seriously the thing that we have to do here. I don't think there's a thread of him worthy of such forgiveness. Jay, we need to kill him. Think of everything he has caused. Caused Sam. Finch, I don't. Cordelia. Can I make the decision? Me? Can I make the decision? Because I'm on Finch's side right here. Jay, where are you going? Jay? Dang it. Alright, Cordelia, if we can't kill him, we're going to leave him tied up in the forts. Can't have him rounding up troops the second we take our eyes off him. Hopefully we can make enough headway so he can't catch up to us. Thank you, Finch. It could be days before anyone finds me here. You can't leave me to suffer. We could just kill him. Just be careful you have a lease on life, Glenn. Cordelia, let's get going. I'm going to figure out where Jay ran off to. Glenn, you wronged me and my sister. Let it be known today that that when I had a chance to return the favor, I didn't rely on Luxon's rules. He doesn't care. You left him tied up in the middle of a fort. There's no mercy. There's just him having more cause for revenge as he starves here over the next 3 or 4 days. I used my own discretion. I opted for a better path. A path not of punishment, but of a second chance. How dare you talk down to me as if I'm the enemy? Luxon is the best country known to man. Yeah, he is the product of his environment, but there comes a point where it's too much. Maybe you'll come to find that Luxon isn't what you think it is, but I can guarantee you this. If you come to find that fighting us is the righteous path, you're a lost cause. At that point, if you cross us again, I'll let Finch finish what he already wants to. Cordelia, don't go talking high and mighty to him, please. We should have just killed him. Goodbye, Glenn. How dare you leave me here alone? You'll pay for this. Cordelia. I know. I get it. I understand. I know. But we should have killed him. I'm just saying. Ah, man, that's rough. If I had the decision there, at the sacrifice of, like, a reward or something later on, I still would have done it. I think it needs to happen. But either way, that was great. That was a really fun map. I love that one. That was probably, I don't know if I'd say that's my favorite one yet, but would it have been my favorite? It might have actually just been my favorite map. Because that was a great map. Everything just flowed perfectly there. There were even opportunities to play much better and stuff with, considering I missed one of the gems, you know, I could have gone a little bit faster, so on and so forth. But either way, the story's also got me going. The story's also quite strong. There may be a lot of reading, but it never has disappointed me yet. And this, in some ways, heartens me, because I was also starting to begin to worry. My own story in my game is quite long, and I was starting to worry, like, you know, maybe it's too much, but this game has proven to me that you can have a long story and still be good. Like, it takes me a while to read it because I voice it and I give my thoughts and stuff, but if you're just reading in your head, like, if you're just playing, it's probably like a 10-15 minute read, you know, maybe more or less depending on whether you, like, you know, read faster or slower or whatever, but it's not long. It's not so long that it's a bad thing, you know what I mean? It's not concise, but not in a bad way. I enjoy this. I enjoy a good read. I enjoy being invested in a story like this. Having more details in a story is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, there's some games that do drag on, you know, go on for too long. But there have been no points in this game that I felt as though the detail has been unwarranted, or that the character, like, the fleshing out of their characters has been unwarranted. Everything's felt great so far. And this is on a game that you know, like I've said before, I don't really care for skills, but the skills are doing quite well. I don't like leadership stars, but the leadership stars problem has been fixed by them more or less being evened out or non-existent. Really, the only thing I would ask for at this point would be support conversations. Even if they're long, even if they're like the Tellius version, which I really despise, even if they're, like, just standard GBA, like, whatever the case may be, you could even take out, well, actually, no, I will say that I still want the affinity bonuses. You could, like, have the affinity bonuses, or maybe even just, like, cut it down to a couple, like, cut down the affinities, like, I guess if you just cut the bonuses in half, that would be fine. Because even then, at A rank, you're still only getting, like, 1 power, and you're getting, like, instead of 25 hit rate, crit, avoid, all this stuff, you're getting, like, 12. 13 if you round up. I forget if the game rounds up. But either way. No, it doesn't round up. I know for sure it doesn't, but either way. That's just my suggestion. I would like to see more conversations between these characters, and if it's on the end, if it's on the back of a couple, like, smaller bonuses, I'm cool with that. That would be great. And then I get the opportunity to get Cordelia and Finch married. They may be disagreeing now, but every good relationship will have disagreements. You can't be on each other, like, you can't be completely on each other's side in every single circumstance. It's not how people work, simply put. But either way, a lot of thoughts, for sure. A lot of thoughts. Make sure to leave your own in the comments below. Let me know if you think support would be a good idea for this game. Obviously, at the end of the day, it's going to be up to Sokaballa's discretion. I trust his discretion in building the game that he most wants to build in the best possible way. Because here we are 7 chapters deep. Every episode's been about an hour. There's not been a second that I've regretted my decision to pick up this game and play it for myself. And you shouldn't either. You should play this game for yourself. Leave comments, leave support in the Fire Emblem Universe page. Make sure people can play this game for themselves by supporting Sokaballa and making sure that this game can flourish to the fullest extent. It does deserve it, I promise you. And make sure, if you're enjoying the videos, hit like, help out the channel, subscribe if you're new. Make sure to share the videos with people that haven't seen perhaps any Fire Emblem hacks, because this, honestly, well, I will say it's a hard one. Don't get that wrong. It is a hard game, so maybe it's not the best starter hack, but if you have experience with hacks, you'll like this one. And other than all that, I guess if you feel like donating via Ko-fi, I very much appreciate it. If you appreciate all of this stuff, whatever. And until next time, I'll see you later.